Now we can get started. Well, welcome everyone. I'm excited that you're here to learn a little bit more about some maybe not so regularly used essential oils. And we're going to be going through quite a few. And what I wanted to do is kind of add to this PowerPoint that I had and give you maybe, some regular oils that you would use for something. And what those are, and then maybe instead of using those or adding to it some of these different less used oils. I thought that would be helpful for you. And as we go through all of those, after that, there'll be an opportunity for you to ask any questions that you have, and we will do that at the end of our class. So sit back, enjoy, and we will get started. And I want to let you, anyone who doesn't know me, I'm Andrea Dowie. I have been using essential oils for the last 6 years. And I'm even learning something in this class today, okay? And I'm excited to be able to share with you some hidden gems of the essential oil world. We all, when it comes to using essential oils, we all have our favorites, right? And if you've used essential oils for a while, you probably have a top 4 or 5 oils that are your go-tos in everyday life. And if you're new to essential oils, you'll soon find a new oil or a few oils that you like the best and that come in handy often. In the world of essential oils, you'll often hear mention of the popular oils like lemon, lavender, peppermint, frankincense, and more. And while these essential oils are very useful, today I'd like to talk to you about some of the lesser known essential oils that you will definitely want to have in your oil collection. And although these oils may not be as frequently used as frequently as the popular oils, they're still very valuable and hold unique benefits for us as users. So as you learn about these lesser known essential oils and try them for yourself, they might just make their way into your list of favorite everyday oils. All right, so what do most of us use when we have seasonal threats? Lemon, lavender, and peppermint, right? Well, I'm going to give you an alternative oil. What if you were to try using Arbor vitae instead of lemon, lavender, and peppermint from seasonal threats? Arbor vitae is actually a surprisingly versatile oil, as its cleansing properties and purifying properties make it useful for protecting the body against environmental and seasonal threats. While its warm, woody aroma makes it useful for meditation and promoting a peaceful environment, in addition to thwarting environmental or seasonal threats. Arbor vitae can be useful for preserving and polishing wood furniture or finishes, and it's also a powerful insect repellent. Did you know if you cut down an Arbor vitae tree 100 years ago and you went and saw it today, it would look exactly the same, like it was just cut down yesterday. It's called the tree of life for that reason. So now that I've gone over a little bit of the benefits of Arbor vitae, here are a few ways you can use the oil. So you could use it as a natural insect repellent. You can apply it to the ankles and wrists before going on a hike or going outside. You can use it as a wood polish. You would combine 4 drops Arbor vitae with 2 drops of lemon, and you just put that on a cloth and wipe it on or you could even put it directly on your wood furniture. It's funny, whenever we do make and takes, when we would get together, I would be fine if people spilled oils all over my wood table, right? Because they're actually really good for that, and Arbor vitae is really good. To reap the purifying benefits of this oil, add a few drops to a spray bottle with water and spray on surfaces around the home. I personally, when I moved to Austin 6 years ago, Austin's the allergy capital of the world, right? The seasonal threat capital of the world. So this is what I would use instead of lemon, lavender, and peppermint. And it was very, very effective. And I love the smell of tree oils anyway, and they're very grounding. So that's how I would use this one. All right, so the next oil, instead of like using, a lot of times we would use Breathe if we have anxiousness, right? This next oil is amazing for anxiousness and among other things. So instead of using Breathe, maybe try black pepper. So although black pepper may seem a little bit off the beaten path, it's highly beneficial oil with many uses for the body, in the kitchen, and more. One of the great advantages of black pepper oil is the internal benefits it holds for the body. Black pepper contains a high amount of chemical components that are known for their antioxidant activity, which makes the oil useful for warding off environmental and seasonal threats as well. In addition to antioxidant support, black pepper oil can support healthy circulation and aid in digestion. To experience the internal benefits of black pepper, simply place 1 to 2 drops in a veggie capsule and swallow. In addition to the significant benefits that black pepper holds for the body, the scent can also help to soothe those anxious feelings that I was talking about. When they arise, place a few drops of black pepper in your diffuser and allow the unique, sharp, spicy aroma to calm these unwanted or stressful feelings. Lastly, as you can imagine, black pepper oil is extremely useful in cooking. When you want to utilize the spicy nature of black pepper for your food, consider adding it to your favorite entrees, meat dishes, soups, or salad concoctions. Black pepper oil can be strong though, okay? So first try dipping a toothpick into the black pepper essential oil bottle and then stir that toothpick into other ingredients. Using a full drop of pepper oil could be overpowering. So remember, you can always add more oil, but you can't take it out once you've added it. All right, so I did this yesterday. We made this little corn, tomato, olive salsa, and I put a drop of black pepper in there. It was a little overwhelming. So I just added some more lime juice, and that kind of helped to offset it. But you do want to be careful when you're utilizing these that way. All right, so let's talk a little bit about something. Maybe we use lavender all the time, right? We use it for all things calming. Well, here's another option that you can try instead of lavender, Clary sage. And it's known for its calming properties. It's a great oil to have in your arsenal because of its chemical makeup. Clary sage is one of the most soothing, relaxing, and balancing oils that doTERRA offers. Who knew that? I didn't know that. Not only can it help to calm and soothe the skin, but it also promotes a calming environment that promotes restful sleep. In addition, clary sage oil can contribute to healthy looking hair when used as a regular part of your hair care routine. So to use clary sage for skin, excuse me, combine a few drops with doTERRA fractionated coconut oil and apply to areas that need soothing. To experience the relaxing, calming benefits of clary sage, you can diffuse it in your bedroom or apply a drop or two to your pillow before going to sleep. And if you want to relax before bed, add a few to a warm bath. Using clary sage to promote a healthy head of hair or scalp by adding a few drops to your shampoo or conditioner bottle. I actually have a spray bottle that I have right now, rosemary and lavender in, that I'm actually going to add some drops of clary sage to myself. Also, because it's so soothing, it's really great for massages. You can just add it to some fractionated coconut oil for a relaxing massage at home. So there are some different ways that you can use clary sage, and you hear how parallel it is with lavender, right? So, all right, so the next oil, instead of using something like peppermint, this oil can be used in its place, cypress. So you will love the powerful, clean, refreshing scent of cypress essential oil. Sounds a lot like peppermint, right? Not only does this oil have a strong, unique scent, but its uses are both vast and practical. So if you struggle with oily skin, the natural chemical components of cypress oil can help improve the appearance of an oily complexion. Simply add a drop or two of cypress to your skin toner to improve an oily complexion without drying the skin out. In addition to its benefits for skin, cypress essential oil has a distinct aroma that promotes energy and vitality. So like we would with peppermint, at that 3 o'clock in the afternoon when you feel like you want to go to sleep, you could actually use some cypress instead. Cypress is great putting it in your diffuser, and it also pairs with some really good refreshing essential oils like lemon, grapefruit, bergamot, lime, and lavender. You can also take advantage of the invigorating and energizing benefits of cypress oil by applying it topically. You can apply it to the feet and legs for vitality before a workout, or the chest to promote energy. And when you are applying them topically, you can dilute it with the fractionated coconut oil, or combine it with that spa lotion, the spa hand and body lotion for easy application. Cypress will not only invigorate the body when applied topically and the senses when diffused, but the chemical makeup of cypress makes it grounding yet stimulating for the emotions. This makes the oil useful during times of transition, of loss, or when you may be experiencing unsettled emotion. So this might be a good one to bring out right now, right? To experience the grounding and stimulating benefits of cypress oil, you can add a few drops to a bath with Epsom salt, or simply rub a drop or two between your palms and inhale. Keep in mind, because of its chemical makeup, cypress should never be swallowed or used internally, right? And I'll be sharing some, I actually can probably share this whole PowerPoint with you guys if you want it afterwards. So just put in the comments that you want it, and I can give it to you after so that you have it, because there's some great links in here to some different recipes as well through the doTERRA blog. So, All right, so let's talk about digestion, right? So instead of using Digest Zen, you could use Fennel. Fennel is most associated probably with its distinct sweet licorice aroma that's quite different from other essential oils. Along with a one-of-a-kind aroma, fennel oil is very useful for aiding healthy digestion. So when you want to promote healthy digestion, simply place 1 or 2 drops of fennel in a veggie cap and swallow. I've also put it on topically and it has worked amazing. In addition to digestive benefits, fennel oil holds other benefits for the body when taken internally, including healthy metabolism, circulation, liver function, and a healthy respiratory system. It's important right now, right? Taking fennel in a veggie cap is also the easiest way to reap these benefits. So also, if you struggle with resisting sweets and processed sugar, fennel oil can be helpful in keeping those sweet tooth cravings at bay. Add a drop of fennel to a plain glass of water or to your favorite tea to fend off sweet tooth cravings. And lastly, fennel is another useful essential oil for cooking. The strong, potent flavor of fennel makes it useful for spicing up your favorite meals like sausage, salad, soups, party dips, and more. But as with like black pepper, you're going to want to just dip your toothpick in and swirl it into whatever you're using and then taste it. Because again, you can't take it back. You can always add more, but you can't take it back. And we don't want it to overpower the other flavors of the dish. So that is fennel. Again, I love that one. I'll actually put it on topically as well. So, all right, now I would never say this, okay? So maybe you want to do it with it, but instead of frankincense, what's another oil we can use? How about Hila Chrism? Hila Chrism, and I always like to promote that heal in the beginning because it is amazing to heal really anything. Hila Chrism essential oil is taken from a golden flower, often referred to as the everlasting flower or immortal flower, because it holds rejuvenating and restorative benefits for the skin. Because of this reputation, Hila Chrism is often used in anti-aging products because of its ability to promote a youthful complexion. One of the best essential oils for skin, Hila Chrism is a wonderful addition to any skincare routine as it has many purposes. One of the easiest ways to use Hila Chrism oil is to help reduce the occasional blemish. You can apply Hila Chrism directly to the face, but be sure to consider the condition of your skin before you're applying. If you do have sensitive skin, make sure that you dilute it with fractionated coconut oil before applying it to the face. Along with removing blemishes, Hila Chrism oil is very helpful for anti-aging efforts as it promotes a youthful, glowing complexion. By rejuvenating the skin and reducing the appearance of wrinkles, Hila Chrism is a helpful, natural way to keep your skin looking young. You can apply the oil directly to the face, dilute with coconut oil before applying, or add a drop or 2 to your daily facial lotion or cleanser to reap the anti-aging benefits that Hila Chrism holds. Lastly, it does provide the skin with a soft, soothing sensation. And when you've had a long, stressful day, apply Hila Chrism oil to the temples and the back of the neck to give a soothing sensation. And after too much sun exposure, dilute Hila Chrism oil with fractionated coconut oil, and that will give you relief as well. And you can also, again, with that doTERRA spa, the one that doesn't have a smell to it, the spa hand and body lotion, you can also add it to that for a soothing massage. So when my fireplace blew up in my face, this was one of the oils that I had put in the little tincture in the spray bottle that I sprayed on my face every single day and healed within 7 days. It was crazy. So Hila Chrism is one of my favorite oils. And yes, I know it's a little bit on the pricier side, you guys, but it is one that you have to have in your arsenal. All right, so let's talk about tea tree is one of my favorites, and I would never say not have it, but instead of tea tree oil, why don't we try some juniper berry? Juniper berry is another one of a kind of essential oil with a distinct aroma that is spicy, woody, clean, and balsamic all at the same time. In addition to a unique scent, juniper berry also has many exclusive benefits for the body. First, it can help with reducing blemishes. It's kind of like a natural toner. It also holds many internal benefits for the body. It helps with healthy kidneys, urinary tract function, and acts as a natural detoxifier and cleanser. So in order to take advantage of the benefits of juniper berry for the body, you can add it to water, smoothies, citrus drinks as part of a natural cleansing regimen. And the unique aroma of juniper berry can be used for calming and grounding of the emotions during times of stress as well. You can place some in your diffuser. You can even just put it in your hand and smell it in order to bring on those grounding feelings. It works well with oils like sandalwood, lavender, tea tree oil, and clary sage when you're diffusing. And you can also, again, put it over your face in order to combat those stressful feelings. I'm one who loves Juniper Berry, especially for my daughter who has, she has a tendency to wake up a lot at night. And so we would actually, I know when she doesn't put her Juniper Berry on because she will get up and sleepwalk numerous times. But when she uses her Juniper Berry, her roller, she will actually stay in bed and not do that. So it's considered the oil of the night. So anyone who kind of has night issues, this one is great for that, nightmares or things like that. All right. Oh, I jumped ahead. So thinking about deep blue we use for pain, right? Lemongrass is also a good option for that too. So sometimes if deep blue isn't cutting it, I'll go through my little arsenal and I'll go lemongrass. Okay, is it that? No. Wintergreen. Okay, I'll try that. But lemongrass is definitely one of those that I reach for first. It's great for massaging, but it's also an insect repellent and great for food flavoring. It has a wide variety of uses and one that you should have in your essential oil collection. And one of the greatest benefits is that the oil can help support healthy digestion and act as like an overall tonic for the body systems. So when you need digestive support, you can put some in a veggie cap and swallow it, but you can also use it in a massage. It has soothing and refreshing effects on the body. You can put it on after a run. It's great. I also, if you look at lemongrass, what does it kind of look like? Ligaments and tendons in the body, right? And so it's great for if you pull a ligament or sprain an ankle or things like that, it's really healing that way. I've used it that way and it was almost immediate, the relief I had. It's also really good for cooking, most used in Asian cuisine. It can be added to soups, teas, and curries, as well as meat dishes like beef, chicken, or shrimp and fish. Lemongrass can also be beneficial to the skin, and it's often used as an ingredient in skincare products. You would definitely want to use a carrier oil with this or put it in with your lotions to dilute it. This is the one that I did put on my son back in the day a couple years ago and I didn't dilute it. And so he had a little bit of a rash, but as soon as I put coconut oil on it, it took it away. One of the other ways that I use it for is repelling insects, but I also use it on my dryer balls in my washing machine because it's a very strong scent. And so it actually keeps that scent for a little while on the clothing and the towels and things. So that is one of the ways that I love to use it. All right, so next we're gonna talk a little bit about maybe balance. Who uses balance a lot? That's one I use a lot. But have we thought about maybe trying patchouli instead of balance? And I know some people are very, like, they do not like the smell of a regular patchouli. It reminds them of maybe back in the 60s, but this one is great because it's not as, I don't feel it's as strong, and it's more of an inviting smell. It's actually used in the perfume industry quite a bit, and for commercial air fresheners and laundry detergents because of the musky fragrance. Blah, blah, blah. And while it's unique, it can be used for personal hygiene, but also balancing the emotions. It's great for improving the skin, for a glowing complexion, but also helps with wrinkles and skin imperfections. So you can actually add this to your moisturizer. And in addition to the benefits, patchouli oil can be used for balancing and grounding the emotions. So after you've had a frazzled day or you're particularly emotional, you combine it with peppermint oil and add it to the neck, temples, and forehead. And you can also use it by combining patchouli with vetiver oil and apply it to the bottoms of the feet to help to calm those emotions. So that is patchouli. All right, now everybody loves their serenity oil, right? But I'm gonna give you another option, and that option is vetiver, okay? I'm a serenity lover, and before serenity, the first blend they put together, it did not have vetiver in it. And I'm like, if this is the sleep blend, they need to add vetiver, because vetiver is the one oil that will knock me out in a moment. And while vetiver is pretty thick, it's pretty hard to get out of the bottle, it's worth it. It has like a smoky, woodsy, sweet, rich, and kind of almost a caramely smell, but it's very, very calming, relaxing, and grounding those emotions. So again, when you want to calm, you can put some vetiver, maybe with patchouli, and use it as a massage. It helps with a restful night's sleep. And you can also add it to a warm bath, okay? Whenever I am, like if I'm going to bed and I got that mind racing, I will put vetiver on the tip of my big toe, and it actually will shut the brain down in order to be able to get into that deep sleep. So if you want to, and also vetiver is really amazing for the immune system. And so when you feel like you could use an extra immune boost, man, if I could talk today, you can try adding a couple drops of that oil to tea or a hot drink, and you could even put it in a veggie cap to take it internally to help to calm you. And so that is one vetiver that I would use in place of serenity. All right, and instead of lavender, for another reason, we could use petitgrain. So petitgrain, they actually call this the man's lavender, because many times men don't want to smell like flowers, right? And so petitgrain has a ton of the same benefits as lavender does. And this is taken from the bitter orange tree. The fresh floral scent of petitgrain makes it a popular ingredient for perfumes, lotions, colognes, and more. And because it has a unique aroma, it also has many benefits for the body that are supported by emerging scientific evidence. So to promote a healthy cardiovascular, immune, and digestive system, place 1 or 2 drops of petitgrain oil in a glass of water or juice and drink. It also can be taken internally to lessen feelings of tension and calm the nervous system. In addition to the internal benefits, it's great for using for a great night's sleep. You can put a drop on your pillow, put it on the bottoms of your feet. You could even add oils like bergamot and lavender as well in order to help with getting a good night's sleep. Not only is petitgrain useful for essential oil, but but each time you buy a bottle, you're contributing to jobs, fair pay, and livelihood of growers in Paraguay. As a part of the doTERRA Co-Impact Sourcing Initiative, doTERRA has partnered with petitgrain farmers in Paraguay to produce high-quality petitgrain oil, along with providing diversified income for those small-scale farmers. The Co-Impacting Sourcing Initiative in Paraguay allows for responsible growers and harvesting, which helps to protect the Atlantic rainforest in eastern Paraguay. So many of these oils are sourced from different places that we're able to help people in those different areas and small families and small growers in order to get the amazing benefits of the essential oils. All right, next, instead of balance, let's try spikenard. All right, so spikenard is very calming, it's uplifting, and it can be used for a variety of activities. Spikenard oils is one of the major benefits is the purifying properties that can be cleansing for the skin. And so if you want to promote clean, healthy skin, simply add a drop or 2 to your favorite facial cleanser or anti-aging product and apply the cleanser or lotion as you normally would. When you want a smooth, soft complexion, combine spikenard oil with a hydrating cream to improve the look and feel of your skin. Along with skin perfecting benefits, spikenard is also very useful for promoting relaxation and calm feelings. This is why it's frequently used in aromatherapy and meditation. It provides grounding and relaxed feelings. And so to utilize the calming or uplifting benefits, diffuse it with calming scents like lavender or vetiver. And you can also put a couple drops on the back of the neck or to the temples after a long, stressful day to promote relaxation. So actually, spikenard is sourced from Nepal, where we have the Co-Impact Sourcing Initiative, which ensures farmers are fairly compensated and receive additional support through community development projects. From harvesting to distilling and through every step of the spikenard oil production process, doTERRA makes sure that the oil is responsibly and carefully sourced. And so by purchasing spikenard, you'll be supporting small-scale farmers in Nepal who work hard to produce a high-quality product. So spikenard, when I first smelled it, I was a little taken aback for sure. And then I went to a actual retreat, and there were 30 people who put spikenard on, and I got over it like that. So, and anytime I don't like the smell of something, I'll put it on the bottoms of my feet. So that's an option as well. All right, so instead of HD Clear, which is our blemish blend, try some copaiba. So copaiba is one of our newer oils. It's one of my absolute favorites that I use every single day. It's taken from the resin of the copaiba tree, which can grow up to 100 feet tall. It can be found in the tropical rainforests of South America. And so for hundreds of years, natives of Brazil have used copaiba for traditional health practices. It's commonly found in cosmetic products like lotions and soaps. Similar to black pepper, copaiba can be useful for soothing anxious feelings. It's also some of the properties that how you can use it is you can diffuse it. I like to put a couple drops underneath my tongue. And you can also blend it with oils like cedarwood, Roman chamomile, sandalwood, frankincense, and ylang ylang. Copaiba also makes it great for like skin issues if you have pimples. It also is great. It's used in definitely lotions, creams, soaps, perfumes, all kinds of things. And so it's amazing for helping the cardiovascular system and the immune system. Also the copanoid system, okay? And there's a whole other class that I did on copaiba and the copanoid system and how it supports that. So definitely watch that. It's a powerful antioxidant and can provide antioxidant support when it digested or ingested. Copaiba is definitely one of my favorite oils. All right, we're getting to the last couple. So instead of citrus oils, we love citrus oils because they're uplifting, happy oils, right? So instead of citrus oils, try the doTERRA Neroli Touch. It won't take long for you to fall in love with this sweet aroma of neroli that uses both citrus and floral notes to create a scent unique enough to promote both positivity and relaxation. It's taken from flowers found on the bitter orange tree, the same tree where you can find orange oil in the peel of the orange and petitgreen oil in the leaves and twigs. Isn't it cool how they can use one plant and get all different essential oils from it? So the refreshing and unique smell of neroli oil makes it useful for promoting a positive mood when used topically. You might consider keeping doTERRA Neroli Touch in your purse and applying the oils to pulse points, the wrists, the neck, and the temples throughout the day to uplift your mood. Along with promoting a positive mood, neroli oil can also be used to encourage relaxation. So when you're starting to feel anxious or frazzled feelings, you can apply neroli to the palms and cup your hands over your nose, breathe deeply, and inhale the awesome citrus and floral scents of it, and you'll feel more at peace and relaxed. And one of the major benefits of this is that it already comes diluted in a roller ball for you. And that means that you don't have to worry about using it topically. It'll be easy to roll over the skin with the roller bottle, but also is soothing for the skin. And when you want to, this is another one that you can use for blemishes as well. All right, we all love rose oil, and I know I do, but you can also try blue Tanzy, okay? If you want to look like a Smurf before bed, put on some blue Tanzy, but it is so good for the skin. This is actually one of the ingredients in deep blue. It can be soothing for the skin and also reduces the appearance of blemishes. You can place it in your moisturizer. You can also I put it actually directly on my skin. I have a little roller of it and then I roll it all over because I love it. It can be great for uplifting the mood. And you can actually combine it with other oils like Clary sage, geranium, lavender, spearmint, or ylang ylang. You can also diffuse it. When applied topically, it gives a soothing sensation. And so I like blue Tanzy or even, and we didn't talk about Europalm, but I will put those on before I put my makeup on because they actually help to kind of level the skin out. It's really great. If you've had a long day of physical activity, you can actually combine blue Tanzy with coconut oil and use it for a relaxing massage. You can also mix it with lavender, wintergreen, or cypress. And so blue Tanzy is absolutely another one of the amazing oils. I know they came out with a couple years ago that I use quite often. So well, I want to thank you all for joining me today on learning a little bit more about different oils that you can use in place or along with some of the oils that you use on a regular basis. I know many of us have a great collection of oils and there's some that we don't use as much. Don't be afraid to experiment. Don't be afraid to take that oil, especially by utilizing your own intuition. I love walking up to my oil box and I will just like grab one random oil and I'll smell it, I'll put it on, and I'll read a little bit about it just to learn more. And it's amazing how at that point in time, that's exactly what my body needed. And so utilize your intuition, trust yourself in knowing that your body knows what it needs and when it needs it. So So with that, does anyone have any questions? Stop share, stop live stream. And you can just click unmute yourself if you do, or you can type in the chat if you have any. Was this helpful for you? Lots of good, thank you, Danielle. Lots of good information, some other options that you can use on a day-to-day basis. Well, awesome. I love sharing all of this great information with you. I will share the actual PowerPoint if I can, either in our customer page or in the actual event, so you guys can actually, there's links in the PowerPoint to different recipes that you can utilize for these different oils that we went over today as well. All right, everyone. Well, thank you again for joining me live. I always like having you guys here. I like to talk to people, not just a screen. Thank you, Stacy, for coming. Sue, Pam, it was great to see all of you. And we will be doing a class on Thursday night, actually at 7 p.m. Central Time, where we will be going over some natural solutions for springtime and cleaning, among other things. So Jamie will be teaching that class. So make sure you put that in your calendar, invite your friends. It's a different Zoom link. It's not this Zoom link. So make sure you check in our group to get the Zoom link. You can go register and it will actually give you reminders that it's coming up and give you all of the information for it. So go register for that and we'll look forward to seeing you on the next call, everyone. All right, thank you. Bye.